right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It is yours truly, Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you, right there, and just like me right here. Ann and Nancy Wilson are back. They made their reappearance last night in New York City at a benefit concert, and I have to say, watching them perform live, they didn't miss too much of a beat from when they last stepped off the stage. I would say there was a little bit of rustiness here and there. Some of the timing might have been a little bit off, but of course these two sisters have been together for decades, and I think overall they probably understand each other better than most human beings understand people that they've been around for a very long time. I would have to say that the performances were spot on. I think that you're getting to the point where Ann Wilson can still climb the ladder, vocally speaking, even at her age, and at times is a little raspier than she used to be in the very old days. We don't expect these ladies to be able to sing like they did in 1979. It's just humanly and physically impossible unless they've invented some kind of a drug, and these folks are able to get the drug and ingest it, and then their voices magically time travel backward. But I have yet to see anybody defy aging and mortality as of yet. I'm hoping to see someone soon so I can tap into whatever that person has. The performances, again, good. The reunion, good. One thing I would say, though, is there's still this, I don't know, cloud of, I guess, a lack of closure. Remember, every story that's written about Heart typically says, hey, they've been apart for 2 years because, you know, Ann's husband did blank to Nancy's kids, and, you know, they get into a little bit more detail. I've covered it quite a bit on this channel, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but it would have been good maybe to see some sort of public display of affection between these two ladies, where they truly bury the hatchet and say, hey, we've resolved these differences, we're moving on. I get the impression that when Nancy told everybody we have this huge offer on the table, that a giant bag of money was just thrown at them, and they said, well, let's just go out. Let's not worry about the past. And I think money, and I think the fact that this type of music, and by the way, the tour they put together with all the girl power artists, I think is right up their alley, so to speak, as far as what they represent, what they're trying to say in the world. I mean, I get a little tired of the message because I think in the backdrop of, again, the husband and what he did to the kids, and then you're espousing this girl power message, and it's, again, I've done videos on this, and I don't think it doesn't wash out all that well with a common fan. Most fans are just there to hear really good music, and that's what Heart can do. And another little issue here is I thought this might be more of a deep cut, sort of going off the rails kind of tour where they really explore their library. We'll see what happens. This was just a smaller sort of trial run here, and they just trotted out the old classics, you know, Crazy on You and These Dreams, and I think they did well with those. I'd like to hear some music that we haven't heard on the radio. I'd love to hear There's the Girl. I don't think I've ever heard them perform that live, and it would kill. And there's a bunch of other tunes that I could probably post in the description here. I don't know if I'll do that, but it would be good to see kind of a little adventurous, you know, live set from Heart, especially in light of what Ann Wilson said about doing the same old thing all the time. So Heart returns. People seem pretty happy. Bill Murray actually introduced them, which he went a little long. If you catch the whole video, Bill is quite entertaining, though. And again, you know, my favorite movie of all time is Groundhog Day, so I'm not unhappy to see Bill Murray up there. I'm hoping he gets into the next Ghostbusters movie somehow. All right, I'm done. I'll be back soon. And when I'm back, you'll see me then. Take care.